Should I trouble to walk a bit slower? My back is like to... Oh! There it goes!
Come, I'll lead the way.
Don't drag this out. I hope you weren't expecting mercy. We prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
We were overconfident in our ability. Of course it falls to me to do this. Isn't that always the way of things? Can't say I'm thrilled, but I'll get it done.
I'll encamp the same spell, and we'll overwhelm our foe with our combined magics. Tis as though the very heavens have opened up onto our heads.
I count myself fortunate to be washed of the filth of the road.
Think on this. Feast your eyes on this. It's like
I can't bear it. Efficiency at its best.
Indeed. 'Twas enough to make one pity our foe.
One never can have too many of these.
I'd say we felt one at the next fighting encounter.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Tis a ballista arisen.
Let us make use of this during battle. No doubt, 'twill catch our foes unawares.
I've weapons to sell. Truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack a... and leave. What would... The volcano grow... More active of late as well.
Much obliged.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
You're no soldier, are you? I expect your journey was a long one. I'd not recommend camping. You'll await neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Always a pleasure.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. Nothing to report, I'm afraid. My master from beyond the rift seeks that very item.
I don't feel safe here.
Well met.
I've weapons to sell. Truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack up. And leave. What with the volcano?
Always a pleasure.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Much obliged.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
This curative spring sounds as if 'twould do wonders for an aching back.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you come to enjoy the waters of the curative spring yourself? The injury I sustained in Her Majesty's defense is healing steadily. Yet 'twill be some time before I am ready. Though I am grateful for this opportunity to convalesce, I grow restless, as there is a matter I wish to investigate post-haste. Perhaps I wish to know the identity of the villain who orchestrated the attempt on the rogue you captured has been questioned at length, but last I heard has yet to reveal this information. Methinks you might fare better at breaking.
This task is our responsibility. We must strive to see it fulfilled.
Could I trouble you to walk a wee bit slower?
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well, well. That's quite a discovery.
We've arrived, just as...
Huh. That's like to make me sick, it is. Still, there's not a swig of newt lick I can't fix, I always say. Bollocks. I'm a boy there. Come at a fine time, you have. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand. Won't kill you or no. You're a bold one.
At last! I've ne'er seen a more welcome sight. The spring here has been visited since time prevailed for its curative properties. I only hope 'twill be able to ease the... I'll go have my soak now, if 'tis all the same to you. Can't have Cleona. Ooh! It twinges a bit.
'Twould seem I owe you a debt of gratitude and an apology. True to your word, you have seen my husband safely to the spring. I was so afeard for his well-being, I couldn't bring myself to sit at home, waiting, wondering. So I followed you at a distance, though now I see I needn't. My husband and I are met with persecution everywhere we turn, you see. More than one village we thought to call home has driven us away. That is why we live in so far-flung a place. Gaustaffer can bear the judgment well enough, but I cannot. You, at least, have proven deserving of our trust. My husband was... I shall not soon forget this good turn you've done, my husband and I. You are welcome to visit us again, if your travels should happen to take you as far. I would fain lend you my skills as magic archer maester. And I'm certain my husband would be only too glad to take up his blacksmith's hammer for your sake.
Sir Cleona was the magic archer-maester all along.
Short though our acquaintance may be, your kindness and sincerity have earned my respect. And so, to aid you in your duty, I would grant you this technique, my most guarded secret as maester of my art.
Men of his type tend to prove more amenable when presented with a gift to their liking. Newt liquor appears to be his poison of choice. I've heard it can be found in Batal. Shall we acquire some? I can guide you there if you wish.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our...
Greetings. I expect its healing waters draw upon the volcano's natural heat. Take a dip, and you'll fit.
Always a pleasure.
Even the best of us has its limits, I suppose.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
No one around here to pester me, at least.
You.
I swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
What brings you here?
Ooh! It twinges. Aye, you've my gratitude.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I feel as good as new. Let the adventure continue. I'll be ready to tackle whatever comes.
'Tis easily done.
Hold on a moment. I'll be needing my fee before you go in.
Huh. That's like to make... Still, there's not a swig of newt liquor can't fix, I always say. Boy there, come at a fine time. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. Yeah.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Time for a few sips. Bollocks. I'm all out.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head. at least. Always a pleasure. Off to market I go.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
'Tis done, Master. Now a ferry stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire.
Uh-huh. There's some... thing written here? We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
There is little point in my leading the way if we haven't got what we require to hand.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. When I think of my travels, 'tis a mighty warrior who springs to mind. A more doughty champion I've never seen.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Sprinkle of misfortune. I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
Welcome. Not much has changed since I was a girl.
How might I create the hue in my mind's eye?
Die happy in a place like this.
Is there naught being done to make safe the roads?
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
You there! What are you doing? Escort this guest of ours inside.
I get along with everyone.
Men of his type tend to prove more amenable when presented with a gift to their liking.
Newt liquor appears to be his poison of choice. I've heard it can be found in Batal. Shall we acquire some?
Welcome, welcome. In the market for newt liquor, are you? You've a taste for it, then I take it. Do be sure not to imbibe too much at once.
Our coin reserves are much depleted after that indulgence.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
Welcome, welcome. In the market for new... You've a taste for it, then I take it. Do be sure not to imbibe... Welcome, welcome. In the market... Very well. Return at your leisure.
Everyone stay where you are. We have reason to believe that this establishment is involved in the illicit trade of newt liquor. All present are to accompany us to the jail for questioning.
What in the world?
Though we may not die in battle, it is a far cry from being invincible. I'll encamp against them, and we'll overwhelm our foe with our combined magic.
An unsavory development.
Fortune smiles on me yet.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Over here, if you would.
Ruins your day, like getting cut open. A treasure chest! My mistake. It is merely another spot for gathering materials.
We have arrived.
Fancy...
Still, there's not a swig of newt liquor can't fit. Boy there, come at a fine time, you have. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand. Won't kill you or not. Bought me some newt liquor, have ye? Many thanks, Cos. Don't mind if I do. Aye, that's the stuff. There's naught finer than a gulp of newt liquor. After a hot bath, 'tis bliss. Pure. But I'll need me a nibble to go with my glug. Down the hatch. Aye, this is a dream come true, 'tis. Suppose you deserve aught for your trouble. Here you are, cuz. A soft-boiled egg, specially prepared right here in the hot...
I expect Sir Lamond will further loosen his lips if we continue to gift him newt liquor.
Are you quite certain of that? Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Well now, if it ain't the current arisen. Fair enough. Have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me? Aye. That's kind of ye. I was just craving some more of this. But what ye hoping for, cuz? Suppose I could oblige a fellow arisen. What? Hadn't you noticed? That's a bit embarrassing, eh? I'm a former arisen. Mind, one who couldn't fell his dragon. And if there's aught more shameful than that, I've yet to hear of it. In my case, it all came down to a lack of skill. Mayhap I could fell such a beast now, but my dragon's long gone. Brings a tear to your eye, don't it? But don't cry for me, cuz. Just know that you've got my full support. I'll be glad to see ye succeed where I once failed. Only, don't do it for me. Do it for yourself. Bring your dragon low, and taste good.
You ought to deliver the
I've just remembered. I've got something for ye, cuz. Here ye are. Reckon ye'll make good use of it.
Over here, if you please.
Care to join me for a glug or three, cuz? Damn near brings a tear to my eye. This is for ye, cuz.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Well, this simplifies matters. We've already got what's required here in our possession. We have aught we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
Perhaps once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
Indeed, you are correct.
Don't feel sick.
We've arrived, just as planned.
Pray, hold a moment. Have you some business in our encampment? You may call me Ernesto. I have been charged with overseeing the patrols here on Volcanic Island. I'm afraid I cannot allow you to simply wander about as you please. Might I inquire as to what brings you here? You came all the way out here? 'Twas most generous of you, sir. Now, pray, grant me a moment to pen a missive of my own. Here you are. Would you be so kind as to deliver this to a man by the name of Barbas? You will find him in the Agamemnon ruins, not far from here. Do this, and the author of that letter shall be afforded refugee status. I trust you understand the important...
Let us see this delivered swiftly and intact. I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. Ah, a ballista. These have quite a long range.
Ha ha! I can think of all manner of uses for a contraption such as this. Might we not lay a trap for our enemies?
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head.
East? We must rest, though the sun is still up. Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.